bringing you a Jubilee, two people versus a radical black leftist who gets smoked by them. And the amount of disrespect that she offers them is very, very high. But this is how they argue and debate when the points aren't on their side.
And here we go.
It is undeniable that reparations are just and necessary.
I disagree that reparations are necessary. I think the most important thing that's necessary right now for the black community would be the stopping of violence, especially black on black violence. I don't see how reparations is going to solve anything. You can give everyone here like a $50,000.
Look at that look. Oh, you mentioned black on black violence. Oh my goodness, child. Oh my goodness, how could you?
Especially people that are in the streets who are committing violent crimes consistently. A $50,000 check, it's not going to fix anything. It's not going to increase the median household income in the next 10 years by 10% or 20%. For example, we have the Chinese
to make a Dave Chappelle joke, it's all going to be spent on gold chains and playing craps in Las Vegas.
Exclusion Act of 1882. We prevented Chinese people from getting citizenship and even entering the country. We discriminated against them and basically put them under apartheid, even here in the United States. Yet they have the highest median household income. How is that possible? How come they don't complain and feel entitled consistently to beg for reparations and beg for this when they are killing each other 90% of the time, which is the rate that black people kill each other, according to the FBI?
Oh, young Matt.
Yet white people are the aggressors.
Young man.
I'm not sure where your education came from, but they lied to you.
Stats don't lie.
Well, he's spitting out facts, but they lied to you. You want to come up with some facts? I bet you don't.
Oh.
Statistics lie all the time. So let's start there.
Except
particularly
your
when the statistics are coming from the sources that gain from the statistics being shown a different way. So if you're going to start your argument on stats don't lie, you've already lost the argument. They lie. They lie all the time.
Here's one stat for you that I'm sure will come up later. Blacks, 13% of the population, males, 6% of the total population, black males, commit approximately 52% of the murders, something that I was called a white nationalist for when I said that during George Floyd riots because it's a statistical fact that cannot be argued with. But of course, she's going to use the facts, the statistics when she desires to, but denies this young man the right to do so, calling it a lie and a perpetration of a falsehood.
Comparing Chinese people who are immigrants that made a choice to come to the United States and comparing the continued effort of black people to ground themselves in a nation that continues to make impediments for them to show and live and exist in their true citizenship is a false equivalency.
I don't believe that happens at all. No one here is in.
Are you acting right now? Do you really?
Are you acting right now? I'm spitting out facts and you ain't agreeing with me. Are you acting right now? I mean, I'm just telling you, if you don't accept what I'm saying, then you a dumbass.
I'm telling the truth. There's no systemic racism that I've experienced here in America. What system is racist? I think the only racism we've actually seen recently, systemic racism that we've seen, is the application of systemic racism against white people. The University of Western Washington, for example, has been trying to segregate dormitories, using black-only dormitories because black people feel safer amongst each other. But they're more likely to kill each other than white people are ever to kill them. That's just the truth. You have King Von rapping about killing other black men. Why should I think that the white man is the oppressor when black men are more likely to kill me?
Oh my God, this is scary. You need to think about me as your mama. Do not talk to me in that fashion.
Oh, you gotta think of me as your mama.
And you will respect my authority.
In other words, I'm here to not debate. I'm here to dictate to you what you must do and believe. You must think of me as your mama. What a disrespectful comment to make to somebody who's raising a point that you don't even have, that you're insubordinate to your mama for raising it.
So let's check that now.
And you will respect my authority.
Okay. So on a basic level, we have to understand that systemic racism is grounded in the realities that black people have not been considered an equal human being in this country since its onset. So there's simply no way to make the argument that there isn't systemic racism, and we have seen in very clear ways the system operate in an organically racist.
She's right. There is systemic racism, and it's allowing unqualified people into school because of their skin color, and that only goes one way. It doesn't go for Asians, and it doesn't go for whites. And this is why they want to get rid of AP programs, for example, in the Bay Area, advanced placement, calculus, stuff like that, because everybody's got to be equal. So yes, systemic racism does exist. Amanda, you're absolutely correct. Leave your thoughts in the comment section.
This way, do not cut me off. When we talk about systemic racism, we can start with even the fact that redlining, which was implemented to discriminate Black communities. Are you shaking your head that redlining doesn't exist?
No, I'm saying I don't think it really existed at all. I mean, no, I don't think so at all.
So it does exist. And stating that
does
it doesn't
exist.
exist doesn't make it no longer exist. Redlining absolutely exists. It is not.
Where? Point to it. Show me. It did exist. America's not perfect, but does it still exist? You're claiming the perpetual state of systemic racism against Blacks. Sister. Mama.
It is not something that's being made up. It's an empirical fact. And there are realities that exist because of redlining. We know that school systems are related to the way that property taxes are affecting the school systems. If a school system is not getting the same property value as the property taxes allow it, then it's not going to have the same efficacy at allowing for students to be able to get what they deserve. When we talk about
in Baltimore, it's one of the highest per capita rates for each student, and they have the worst possible results, with most children there illiterate and almost none being able to do math at grade level. So it's not about the money.
Systemic racism, we have to acknowledge that these private prisons are literally built based on the test scores of school students in 3rd grade. So if you are literally building prisons with the onset of, okay, if these people are not reaching a certain reading level, then we know that they're going to go down a prison industrial pipeline where we can use their free labor, then how is that not systemic? And if you want to
stop them from entering prisons,
how are you going to stop people from entering prisons if your goal is to get them into prison?
Sure, make them try to.
The goal was to get everybody into prison. That is the presupposition that she has embedded into the conversation. I'm begging for the Black man to come and steal my car so that he can drive off with it and get arrested by the police so that we get some labor. Forget what happens to the car. Forget all the people that get beaten over the head. That is why we need Black people in the nation, so that we can have a prison population to do slave labor. What a horrible presupposition this woman has.
Be more like Ben Carson than be like King Von. That's very, very simple.
So how does King Von happen? How does King Von happen?
King Von happen.
Don't cut me off.
No, let me land the plane. We're talking about
Let me land the plane. I get to cut you off, but you don't get to cut me off. Don't you interrupt me. Don't interrupt your mama.
Reparations. And what you're doing is actually just trying to get this conversation off the facts. And the fact is, reparations are just and necessary because on a basic level, Black people built this country, and the country continues to thrive off of the labor that Black people put into this country. And it would behoove you.
White people just sit on their asses and do absolutely nothing. Every single invention, as Joy Reid pointed out recently, was created by a Black person because white people are too mediocre to create anything. Alexander Graham Bell, the telephone, Albert Einstein, who split the atom, also Black. All of these people are straight out of Rwanda.
Young man, to really understand the way that your ancestors put blood, sweat, and tears into this nation that is still living off of those blood, sweat, and tears. And let me also add, there are reparations and then there is remunerations. Do you know the difference?
Yes, but can I finish one point that I wanted to say?
Question.
Ben Carson.
No, answer the question. I'm controlling the debate.
Ben Carson's cousins were killed at a very young.
I'm so sorry. You've been voted out by the majority. Okay. Please return to your seat.
I hope some of y'all are acting. I really do.
Oh my God.
We in LA. We in LA, and I hope some
we in
LA
LA.
are acting.
I can't believe somebody would disagree with me. I hope y'all are acting.
Oh, what's that on your chain?
This is a coin from Israel.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy, Israel.
That's a choice that you are making for yourself.
Yes.
Oh, and Mama don't approve.
With the whole reparations thing, and I don't know, we're probably close to the same age, so maybe you can't call me.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
I am 44.
Oh, really? Oh, you look young.
Thank you. That's what water and keeping stress out of your life will do.
Really? Mm-hmm. Liberal positions are real stressful.
By the way, I wouldn't know. I'm not a liberal.
She repeats that.
Well, it's the liberal position because conservatives believe in hard work. We believe in going to work and working for what you got, not asking for handouts from people who never had slaves. Some of the people that you're asking for money from never had slaves. And let's talk about the fact there were also Black people that had slaves.
True.
So if you want to talk about that, how is that fair? If I'm a white person and my family fall on the side of the Union, Why should I have to pay for slaves when this whole country was never all racist? Some of the founding fathers were abolitionists, and they hated slavery, and they actually put things in the Declaration of Independence and things too because they believed that there'll be a future.
All men are created equal. Hello, Dave Chappelle.
Where there would be a black president one day, or that there would be people in leadership that were black. There was people in the North who helped with the Underground Railroad and fought with the Union. So why is that fair for people who never had slaves, who fought against slavery, to have to pay for people that had slaves?
One, from my understanding, you are more interested in preserving the fairness of those who didn't have slaves than the fairness of those who are the descendants of slaves. That is priority to you.
Is that your reframe on this? And then you're going to attack it from that standpoint? He's asking you a very simple question.
And finding a fair way to accommodate those who have been the descendant of slaves.
Well, our ancestors wasn't asking for handouts. They were asking for equal opportunity. And we have equal opportunity in this country. We had a black president, just in case you didn't know. We had a black president and we had a black vice president. I mean, I think she was black. They said she was black. I don't know. So we had a black president, and you know who voted for that black man? White people, because you can't win a popular election in this country without white people. So Barack Obama is the product of white people. So let's get off this thing where, oh, America is so racist. What's making America so racist is people that continue to talk about racism and continue to focus on racism instead of focusing on unity and bringing our country forward. People that have these liberal mindset are infecting our communities, black people, and making us victims and not victors. I refuse to embrace a victim mentality because that's not what our grandparents and Harriet Tubman and those people fought for.
That is why this man is almost definitely going to be successful. You can never be successful when you blame somebody else for where you are. No, you look at where you are, you learn from the lessons that you made a mistake from, and you pick yourself up and you move forward. And if you do that, you're going to be successful in this world because it's tilted in your favor for success with all the technology and wealth that we have built up and the infrastructure and the internet. Good for this guy.
They fought for equal opportunity.
Do not bring up Harriet Tubman's name in vain, baby.
Oh, no, brother.
The Lord's name in vain. The Lord's name.
Harriet Tubman was literally saving her family and others from slavery.
Yeah. You know who helped her? White people.
You know who helped her?
They were on the Underground Railroad.
Come on in. You know who helped her?
Come on in.
You know who helped her?
God. And
people who benefit from white supremacy. One of the things
people that benefit from white supremacy. No, they're not white people. They're the beneficiaries of white supremacy. And that's why they helped her. That's how they helped her. An argument makes no sense. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. It's so ridiculous. Those who benefit from white supremacy are the ones who helped Harriet Tubman. You're going to try to reframe the fact that she had assistance from the Quakers and the abolitionists as the beneficiaries of white supremacy? This is how you are defining a group of people based on their skin color. You don't get any more racist than that. Biatch.
It's a lie.
No, sir. That's simply not true.
If
that were not the case, then we wouldn't see the continued effort of colonialism and white people placing themselves in positions of power when they do not have the power.
Because their culture, black culture is toxic. The black culture is toxic. We have produced a culture that is toxic. And let's get on the fact that there's no fathers in the black home. Let's talk about that.
Stop. Don't go there. I get to interrupt.
None of this is going to work if y'all are just going to sit here and make up shit.
Oh, no. Having a father in the family does not affect the child in the least, is the claim that she's going to make. Oh, no. The fact is that when you have a father, and I'm a father, and I'm with my kids, I bring a different energy than my wife. And it is much easier to raise a child with two parents rather than one. That's a fact. And I'm telling you that from all the parents that I know. It's not just an anecdote, even though it's an obvious one. It's statistically relevant.
work. No, a debate has to be in facts.
You're
You are
putting off
literally
emotional liberalism
I am
right
not
now.
putting off emotional liberalism. You're putting off unfounded lies
That's what y'all
based
do. Y'all
in
start saying
conservatism.
misinformation. Remember they
It
did the
is
misinformation thing all summer where everything
Look at this
conservative
man.
did. They said
You're carrying
misinformation,
a chain around your
misinformation,
neck of an
misinformation.
apartheid nation that actively wants to harm black people and
What about the
non-Jewish
apartheid?
people.
What
But
about
let me
Israelis, they live for harming black people. Do you know that the word for slave in Arabic is abid? Abid? I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it. They look down. You will not find a more racist society than the Arabic culture. But this is what is an ad hominem attack. The fact that he's wearing an Israeli necklace. Oh my God, what a horrible woman.
bring it
What
back.
about when
Let
black
me bring
people
it
were
back.
selling black people
Let me
in
bring
Africa?
it. That was not happening in the context that you're saying.
And they were selling
Let's
their
bring
own
it
people.
back.
Black people still sell
Okay.
their own people today too, by
I don't
the
know
way.
if I'm gonna last.
We're selling our own people
can't-
today.
I
I don't know if I'm going to last with these stupid people. They're
I
making
won't,
great
because
points.
your ignorance is so
See, y'all,
overwhelming.
that's liberals. Y'all start.
What ignorance? The idea that the absence of a father in any household, no matter what skin color, doesn't make a profound difference in the child's life. This is what you are claiming. His statement is being ignorant? You're a sophist. It's sophistry on your part, and anybody can see that. Let me know if you think I'm right in the comments section.
Name calling when
No,
y'all getting
it's
defeated
not
in an
name
argument.
calling. You won't have an
Yeah, it
argument
is.
because you keep cutting me off.
Oh, well, that's fine if they don't let me come
You
back
won't
up.
even.
I made my
you won't.
point.
You didn't make your
I
point.
made my point.
You
Yeah,
haven't
you
made your
did.
point.
with being
And let me
voted
just
out.
tell you about your point. You started off saying we believe in hard work.
Yeah.
And we believe in being compensated.
Reparations is not though. Reparations is not hard work. It's stealing. It's Robin Hood.
You said you believe in hard work.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you believe in being compensated for hard work.
Yes.
Yes.
Were slaves compensated for their work?
They weren't compensated for their work. But why should
That-
people who are sitting at home playing video games, smoking marijuana,
Are you sitting at
be
home playing a
giving
video
checks?
game? Are
But
you
no, the
sitting at
people that
home
they-
playing a video
The people
game?
that they wanted
Am I
reparations
sitting at home
for,
playing a video game? No.
The people
And
they
I don't
want
know
reparations
I don't
for-
know who these people are that you're talking about, because the majority of the black community is not sitting at home playing video
the majority
games.
of the black
Where are
community
you
is
getting
doing a
that
lot of
statistic?
things.
Where are you
A lot
getting
of
that
things is not
statistic?
right. I've been-
Pause.
I thought statistics weren't allowed.
You've been voted out by the majority. Please return to your seat.
I knew I was going to be surrounded by ignorance, but damn.
And you will respect my